What is up, everybody? On this Mileage Unknown, Trav and I are going to pull Poopie into the garage and do some work on her. If you haven't seen her before, she's my 1976 Dart that I picked up in Idaho and road tripped all the way down to Arizona. And we've not done hardly anything to her at all, except for I had to tighten up the shifter that was about falling off the case. Now, Poopie's been sitting over here at Trav's house for months and months and months and hasn't been started, so let's hop in and see if she can fire up. You can tell she's been out here in the sun for a while because all my blankets are taking that extra fade. And what is it about old cars? As they sit, it's like they start to sweat grease all over the windows. You can barely see out of the windows in this one. Whew. Now, Poopie actually has never failed to fire up and run for me. Like I said, we went on a 1,000-mile road trip and she did pretty good. So let's see if she'll fire up after sitting for a while. Ooh, we might be a dead battery situation. Uh-oh, not how we want to start the day. We'll give it another whirl. Got just a random battery hooked up to some jumper cables. We'll see if it gave it enough juice. Come on. Ooh, give it a second. Come on. I don't know. Might not be spinning quite fast enough. This might be a day not to work on the car. Rolled that window down, fell off the regulator, glasses down in the door, and we're still letting the battery maybe get enough juice to crank over. Ooh, come on, baby. I jinxed it by saying this is the car that's never failed me. She's starting to fail me. So this is probably not going to be the most exciting video, and we might not even get to the brakes today, because by the time I get the window back in an up position so the car's not just full open to the elements, that might be it. You know, sometimes you go to work on an old car and everything starts going wrong from the jump. That's usually the time where you should just walk away, maybe come back at it another day. So I'm gonna work on getting the door panel off. We probably will at least get Poopie fired up, and maybe I can take her around the block or something just to do whatever, but we'll pull the battery and set it on the trickle charger and see how it goes. The door panel actually came off really easily without much effort. I'm not gonna lie, some of the panel was pretty deteriorated and broken, so I'm not that surprised it came off super easy. I'm looking at possibly this bushing being completely trashed on that carrier plate is what's going on. I don't know. But can't really see what's supposed to be where. Okay. So you can see the window regulator arm right here, hopefully. I'm not sure how well I have the camera set up. And it should be riding in this bushing that is completely wasted. So, come on. If I can. All right. The weather barrier that's falling to pieces has got to go. need to... So I'm not sure how much actually got recorded because my camera overheated, which is part of why Trav and I haven't been doing that many videos or working on that many cars. It is still blistering hot here in Arizona. I mean, it's October. I don't know what the temp is today, but we're probably in the 90s, creeping on 100 still. I'm gonna flip you around. We'll talk about the the window regulator door panel, what happened there. So I'll definitely be leaving the window apart. You can see the regulator arm into the channel. There's a bushing that goes in here that should ride in that channel. Well, that bushing completely disintegrated, much like all the weatherproofing for the door. So that disintegrated. I'm gonna leave the door panel all apart, get some new, get a new bushing for this side so we can get that put in. I mean, just me trying to reach up in there. I don't know if you can see on my arm, but trying to reach up in there and actually get the regulator lined up was putting some pressure on some random sharp edges. Right now we've just got the battery on a trickle charger, so hopefully she'll fire up. Like I said, I jinxed it from the beginning. This is the car that hasn't failed me, and it all started going sideways right off the bat. So there might not be a whole lot of video. I'm hoping to end on some sort of high note. The dart's been on the trickle charger for a while. I'm hoping she'll at least fire up. Honestly, I'm looking at the gas gauge, which doesn't really work in this car, so who knows how much gas is in it, but maybe I'll be able to take it around the block if it actually fires up. So let's give it a whirl. I think that battery's just too toast. She's trying even less than she did before. Working on the Dart today has been a total bust, which does happen from time to time working on old cars. So I guess I'm gonna have to pick up a new battery and maybe come back next weekend. We'll see. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler here in Arizona next weekend anyway. Maybe we can get her fired up. Maybe I'll have a new bushing for the window regulator by then. And maybe you guys will stay tuned for more car shenanigans.